Hi everyone, and welcome back to the S79 sewing studio. So today, as promised, I have another tutorial for you. This is a quick and simple and quite fun tutorial. We're going to be making these hair scrunchies. It's a great way to use up any scraps of fabric that you have lying around. I'm going to demonstrate mine today using an old t-shirt that I have. Okay, so to construct the hair scrunchie, you're going to take the bobble, the hairband, and having the fabric piece laid out with the right sides facing upwards, put the band over the bottom corner, reaching through the band, take hold of the corner and bring the corner up to the top corner there. So join the two raw edges together and pop in a pin. There. So you can see the band is actually through the fabric. And we're going to keep doing this. So we're going to take a little bit more and pin it together. Pin it. It's easier for this one because I've got stripes, so I can line the stripes up. So as you can see, joining those two together as we go, keeping that band running in the middle. So you can see there, it's in the middle. So as you pull a little bit more fabric through, keep pinning all the way around as you go. And as you can see, the hair scrunchie is starting to take shape. So the band is running around the middle inside and the fabric is scrunching up nicely, joined together. So keep going round pinning until all of the fabric is pinned. And pop the pins in all the way until you come to the end. So I just take care that it's not twisted. So there you are, you can see the scrunchie starting to take shape. So these are the raw edges that we have just pinned all the way around, and you can see both sides are the same. The original hair bobble hairband is in the middle, hidden in between all the fabric, and if I just pull that apart you can just see it there. Okay, so next what we're going to do is, pulling these two apart, stitch all the way around, about 1/4 of an inch from the edge, all the way around this outside edge. So you can do this by hand, doing a back stitch, or you can do it on the sewing machine. I'm going to do this on my sewing machine. I've chosen to use bright pink thread so that you can easily see. So put your needle down, remove pins as you go. Don't sew over pins. If you're sewing with jersey, you may need to switch to a ballpoint needle so that you don't skip stitches. Backwards and forwards at the end and pull it out, and there we are. You can see my pink stitches all the way around the upper edge. Okay, so next we need to turn, this is the outside, this is the inside of the fabric, we need to turn it round. So just trim off any end of thread, and there we are again, and then just putting your fingers just inside the tube and with your thumbs push it so that you're looping it back on itself. You can see there, we're turning it back on itself. And then it's quite simply just a case of reaching in and grabbing the fabric and pulling it through. So we're turning the whole loop, the whole tube inside out over the top of the bobble. So keep pulling it round. It's a bit fiddly, but There we are, just keep feeding it round and squishing it through. So it's all the way out, there we are. And there is your hair bobble. Just one last thing left to do, and that is to organise the ends. So if you make sure that the seams join up, so it's not too twisted, and just slide, so take the opening and just push one edge inside of the other. Now if you've used a woven cotton fabric, like a pillowcase, you're going to need to make sure that this edge is tucked in because it will fray. So I'm just going to tuck mine in anyway. So we've just tucked, so you can see there, if I open that out, you can see I've just tucked the one edge underneath and it's going over the top of the other part of the tube. Now at this point, you can either do a row of running stitches straight down there to hold all of that together, or you can hand stitch, which hand stitching will obviously give it a much neater finish and more like a tube. If you pop a pin just to keep those edges together, like so. Oops, not got the top one, there we are. So pin that, and then also pin the bottom section, like so. And then just do a row of running stitches down the join. I'll just do that to show you. And there we are. So if I hold that close, you can probably just about make out the row of running stitches just along there. You can see the seam line. So there you are. But that's all nice and secure. Just double check that you've caught the back as well. Give it a good pull and squeeze. And there you are, a hair scrunchie. And you can make as many of these as you want. And there we are, finished hair scrunchie. There we go, finished. Ta-da! So these are great projects that can be done quickly, simply, and obviously you can never have too many of these, never. Hopefully you enjoyed my tutorial. If you'd like any other assistance, if you'd need any other tips or advice, then please let me know. You may have seen this one, which has a nice little bow on it. This is just a simple tie-on bow, which ties onto your hair scrunchie. So when it's in your hair, you have a nice little bow on your head. So that's something else that if you're interested, I can do an additional tutorial just to show you how to do those. Please let me know. Any feedback would be greatly appreciated. And I hope that you have some fun making these. So I look forward to seeing you on Friday when I do my next sewing tutorial. But until then, happy sewing and stay safe. Thank you.